And welcome back to Mr. Loathing. I don't remember where I was last time, but because I had a pretty busy schedule, basically. But I know we were doing something, so let's get back into it, shall we? Oh, right. Let's see, did we have anything... Got a lot of needles, that's good. Chemical bullets. Well, those are for the gun, obviously. Hot coffee. Speed by 3. Oh. This black-covered book, written in black ink on black paper, is a primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Nexmix. Gives you the grinning skull skill. This seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? This is the first time a book has given me a warning, so I'm gonna say no for the time being. What else have we got? Mary Stearns, no, that's not a skill book, though. Stock certificate? Oh, just said it. Right, thank you. I appreciate that a game does that. That was also something that to do with that. I'm glad we do not have apparently a max on what we can carry. But yes, I'm just gonna sell this when I get the option. Seem to have something for every bit, so I'm not gonna go into seeing if that's as optimal as it is. As you might remember, I'm doing a balance build where it's basically just assigned at random for the sake of a balanced build, rather than going overly powerful in one or more directions. Let's fight some snakes, just because we can. Okay, that's a bigger one than had perhaps anticipated. Can I apply poison to a snake? But I don't see why not. Plus, I mean, it's more damage than any of my other weapons, so why not? Yeah, but yeah. Woo! I would like more snake skins. Let's get one more. Oh, that's weaker. Alright, we'll just shoot it. And shoot it. Not enough. Okay, we'll take another level just to get to that. Is that enough? No! Well, one more. That's the last one before we move on. What does Rogue do? Oh, I suppose we shall find out eventually. Right, back to the map. Now, where... Snake Spring. Alright! See, we visited... Well, basically anything that doesn't say new, we have visited. Let's go to the Big Apple. And... Oh. You find a safe on the side of the trail. I don't have safe tracking! There's gotta be a book for that somewhere. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you have ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yes, they should have. Really? Well, I mean, I get experience for cleaning it up. Can we get another level from this? Yeah, we can. That was quite the neat guitar riff. Well, what now, Big Apple? Alright. Well, I mean, free experience is free experience. Oh, the icon did change. Okay. I wish for a way to pan the map. Oh, there is. It's just click and drag. Right. Sure isn't a lot down near Dirtwater that we have done. Oh, I have found, I should say. Let's head towards Fort Qa'Rajh. I don't remember half of the quests that I'm on, so it's gonna be a bit of a rough start with just visiting random things until I remember what I'm doing. Which means accidentally going to the place I'm supposed to go, which might not be beneficial to me. You notice a smouldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they are also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Thrust a one upon it! We're kind of masters of, you know, the snake thing, so... Alright, what does road do? Target will be disabled for 1 round. I mean, sure, if nothing else than for me to get the kill. And a blammo! Cold snake skin. Ooh, okay. Yep, I can harvest this. Whoop! Hey, there was a ring in there too. Ooh. Now... is that ring better than what I have? Let's see. So the nasty rings give +1, +1, +1. The flora ring. Oh. Makes foraging random encounters much more likely. I mean, it's not bad, but I like the boost, even if it's small. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Do we have... yes, we do have disposable binoculars. You can climb up to the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. You scan the horizon but don't see anything you didn't already know about. Ah, shucks. Did that use up the... oh, it did not. Hooray! What's outside first? Whoop. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring in this tent. Leave them alone for now. Goblins, eh? This cot is soaked with blood. Oh. Based on the papers of an anatomical diagram scattered across its surface, you're guessing that this desk belonged to Fort Qa'Rajh's nurse. Ooh. The papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Hey, what's this? This looks like it might be important. They're just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. I mean, that is what diagrams tend to be. Okay, medicine. This shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies on it. Render them looted. Oh, military-grade whiskey. I do not have biscuit. There's gotta be a book or a merchant that sells it. That sign says toilet in Goblin, which makes it pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you gonna go in there. Oh, but oh. It's an unusually sized cannonball. Demi-culvering cannonball. Isn't a culvering like a special type of cannon that could fire longer than most other cannons, if I'm not mistaken? I don't know a lot about cannons, I'd happily admit. Oop, spice rag. Oh, I thought that was a book, but no. No, it was not. Yeah, sure. Oop, nah. Oop. Okay. Again, I know how this game's humor works. And though the reward isn't always worth it, there is usually a reward for persisting in stupid behavior. So if I continue clicking this, there might be something down the line, or simply a message of, you've looked through every single one. I don't care if you're satisfied or not, but I'm going to grab a bit of coffee first, so that we're ready for the clickening. Oh! Now you're just looking at the same ones you read before. What's wrong with you? I can't get it off. Okay, so there is a limited number, and there actually isn't a reward, which I'm a little sad about. Ha ha ha! In general, this is a door. More specifically, it's the door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door to the general's office. Ha! Oh. Well. Oh, well. You probably shouldn't try to open this pie safe while that goblin is shooting it. Good point. Hello? Get the relationship with violence? Nah. The goblin seated at this desk is repeatedly firing their pistol at that pie safe. Say, what are you doing? Shooting pies! Always shooting pies. Could you elaborating on that? Oh yeah, we know goblin speech. Why shooting a pie? Yes. To destroying, obviously. Must to destroying a terrible pie. What's wrong with a pie? Bah, a human will never understanding. No, really, why a pie shooting? Shut up, so much angry. Ah, okay. I can take a hint. On occasion. Administration. Ah, right, it's the same one building. Alright, let's fight some goblins. Ooh, okay, I am sure. Are they resistant to poison or just? I don't know. What to do here? I can make it a more even fight. Susie can probably take out one of them, so that would mean that we will have the upper hand. Yes, deploy a snake. Ah. So she can both shoot one and just... Well, these guys can surpass a barricade. Let's just shoot the one with most life. Don't shoot my snake, you varmint! You will pay dearly for that. With another snake! Acceptable. Why can I... no. I can deploy another snake. Yeah, sure. It's probably some kind of... I'm just... letting the snakes do the work here. I know it's kind of mean, but alright, so I will kill it no matter what. Alright, let's... You heroically defeated the sleeping goblins who were guarding their beds. Well, I feel kind of bad, I mean... Ooh, what's this? An artillery saber. The army, in its infinite wisdom, apparently decided that every soldier needed a sword, even the ones who were only good at using guns. So that that is a melee weapon that increases the damage that I do with a pistol. Interesting. Boop. Ah, yeah, because it wasn't locked, so it's just a footer. Right, I get the joke. I did see it at first. Not much else to do here. What are we nearby? The professor's house and Gustafson's Gulch are the only things really... I don't know. I feel like this part of the map is still largely empty. That might be down to... well, let's see. The professor's house. Ooh. You cross paths with Wandering Sally again. Ooh, howdy Rain. Interested in trading? You bet. Do you have a book about safe cracking? Because I'd very much like that. Let's see. Bar of soap? Pickaxe? Lucky? Marigold? Fungicide bomb? Nope. Ah, well, we should sell the things that we don't need. Like this one. And this one. Do I need this? No. Let's sell it. Smoking chrysanthemum. Toilet pistol. Weirdly deformed bone. Bandit pistol. Brass bull ring. Years being stuck on the nose of a cow have done nothing for the finish on this thing. That has no stats. I'm just gonna sell it. For centuries we ate them. These teeth are proof that they decided it's their turn. Yeah, I can probably sell the deputy pistol. So this gives me more moxie. What is that? Moxie determines how much damage your pistol do and how much damage you take. Oh, so that's the difference between the artillery saber. While it does give me more damage, it does leave me more vulnerable in terms of defense. So that's not great. What's the floppy derby do? 1 moxie, yeah, okay. Put it on your hat to add plus 3 moxie. Okay. Blackened beans. No. Laudanum. Infernal butter. Let's see, what do we have? Blank postcard. These are of decreasing value, so... What do you have for sale, actually? A lock. Wasn't there something that we needed a lock for? Oh, we have one. Why is the stock certificate that valuable to buy back? Alright. Well, I'm not getting anything out of this, so... Okay. Back to the map. And... Professor's house? The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Well, first a harvesting. Nothing else here. Alright. Ooh. Well, obviously. These books are so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. Oh, that was a long flushing sound. Ooh. The device doesn't seem operational, unless its function is to do nothing. Ooh. Excuse me, my name is Rain Bowes. What? Oh, I didn't notice you. Come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folk generally call me the Professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and led me here. Well, I'll be it. Certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is Vibrating technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. What now? Vibrato. They're an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they, space aliens? Could be aliens or genius pre-humans or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me a closer look at your bleeping gizmo. Aha! As I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other vibrato technology and homes in, you see. And that'll be why I'd let you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit, and then plucks a strange stone marble into a socket on it. There you go. Good as new. Just swipe up or down or to turn it on or off. You got an vibrato transponder. Swipe. Now, I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandoned vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Ah, I get you. Right, you're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Alright, deal. Great! First priority will be to get my keystone fabricator running. They locked their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger that. Okie dokie. Well, we shall move to the last unknown area thus far in this, and let's see what that's about. God damn it, stop leaving saves out when I don't have save cracking. Biscuits. Right. Oh. Goblins. I think I might have known that. A fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello, being a major. Well, welcome. Now going away, please. The goblin seems friendly, but he does block your entry into the gulch. Talk to the goblin. Can I not coming in? Sorry, only for goblins being very private. We got it. Hey, though, outside the gorge, I was seeing a thing you liking a lot. Oh, what thing? What thing do you liking a lot? Pies? There are pies all over out there being. This seeming dubious, but would be a neglectful being to not checking it out. The mayor takes a fork out of his pocket and leaves. Well, this sign says, nothing interesting in Goblin. We hear a quiet rustling as though a single goblin were rummaging through a crate filled with straw. I kinda don't want to fight the goblins, like, yeah, they're sort of... Oh, this sign says library goblin. Ooh! Go inside. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves, in turn, are filled with crude books. Very complicated numbers. All you can tell about this book is that it concerns extremely high-level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand any of it, and probably still wouldn't if it was written in English. Your brother would probably love it. How to bird noise. This book is an extremely detailed treatise on the sounds that different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate great crested grape impression from a book, but that's how detailed it is. Alice going into a seeing glass? This popular children's novel has been translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. Oh, it brillig being and toes of slithing did in a wave gyring and also gimbaling. Okay. That wasn't fruitful. Well, not in the way I had hoped. You listen at the door but don't hear anything. Alright. Rats, the door is locked. Ooh. You enter what turns out to be a delicatessen and help yourself to what turns out to be sandwiches. Probably. The sign says storage. Yep. Red herring storage. Oh, you're gonna know I gotta go in there first. I don't want to fight them just yet. I want to fight them in the next one. Ooh, Mayor's house. Well, we know he's outside. The shack contains a bed and a desk. It's made of a cactus log with a blanket made of woven together cactus needles. That can't be comfortable. The desk is strewn with folders. You notice one that says "Important Secrets" on it. You learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there is a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 669-105 in the storage hut. Nice! Whoop. You press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sounds like lines from Hamlet, except in goblin tongue. From this vantage point, you also notice a sign next to the door reading "Backstage entrance here it being," with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. Head backstage? You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind a curtain. Not only is it a goblin version of Hamlet, it's also been rewritten as a one-man show. To being or not to being? Oh, that is a question. Could it be better thinking to suffering are crazy things and arrows, or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because of fighting? To dying, to sleeping, hey, to dreaming, maybe. Oh, but, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Whoa, pretty weird probably. Alright, keep watching. You watch for a while. The bits where the actor has to do a sword fight with themselves are pretty entertaining. Cafe. Sure. Aha! Goblin chicory. I'm not sure goblin cuisine is at guard barracks. Okay. Treasure cave. This door is to remain locked at all times in Goblin. Alright, well, we will take the fight to these goblins, as we probably have to, in the next episode, but until then, take care.